I just finished reading Elektra by Jennifer Saint, and this was really good. Jennifer Saint is terrific. I've loved the other two books of hers that I've read. I do want to say, though, if you're going into this, make sure you're kind of aware of what story this is actually telling, because this is very much Clytemnestra's story, more so than Elektra. Like, Elektra is a very important part of it, and she does factor into sort of the big resolution to everything, but this is very much looking at the curse of the House of Atreus and how it affected the women. So there's three POV characters. There's Elektra, Clytemnestra, and then Cassandra, the Oracle from Troy. And so we get basically a brief recount of the events of the Trojan War, both leading up to it, the war itself, the aftermath, and then we get sort of the events leading up to sort of Elektra and what she's doing. So Elektra really is only important for the final third of the book, but I understand why Jennifer Saint did this, because this is all about generational trauma. It's focusing on the generational curse of the House of Atreus, which started way back with like Tantalus and all that kind of stuff, and his descendants. And so this is a family that's kind of been doomed for a very long time because of really grievous crimes against the gods. Like when you think of Tantalus, you know, being trapped forever in like water that he can't drink, and then food hanging above him that he can't eat forever. We always kind of think of that. It's like, oh, that's so cruel. But if you think about what he did, it's justified. But anyways, this is focusing kind of on how Elektra was able to sort of contribute to breaking the curse of the House of Atreus. And so we get most of the story is focused on Clytemnestra, who I love. She's a really complicated character. She's not necessarily a good character, but there's some things that she does where you're like, I get it, why she did that. But she's really, her anguish and rage is just wonderful. And so we get the view of sort of the events leading up to the situation that Elektra came into. Now, Elektra herself is also a really disturbed individual. She's very strange, and it ultimately is sort of Orestes who's able to break the curse, as we've read from the stories. But the focus on the female characters really adds a lot. But just know that this isn't so much looking at the events after the Trojan War, it's looking at everything that led up to it. So read it for sure. I loved it, but just know what you're getting into.